The Highwire Podcast. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
How you doing?
What's up?
We are full strength on the ice today.
Yeah, welcome to the Highwire Podcast. Cameron here. We got the full band together here. How's everybody doing?
Joe's in fucking Patty's pub right now.
Yeah, Joe. Why are you trying to
I'm a
lie about where
five-star
you are?
man. What?
Why are you trying to lie about where you are right now? Is it a secret?
No, it's just my bedroom.
Well, many secrets have been had there.
Spiders.
How's everyone's week been? Anything fun to report?
Just a lot of work, to be honest.
Going back to work after vacation is terrible.
It really is the worst. Even just that if you give me one extra day, I forget how to do like 60% of my job the first day back. It's the worst.
I might have to leave early the first day I come back. It's just, I'll just be like, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, I can't handle this. I can't do
In
it.
a half day.
Take half a day.
Trying to think if anything really happened this week. Not really. I've like barely even left the house this week. Oh, I got sunburnt in a kiddie pool, so I'm getting some color, so that's pretty cool.
Why were you in a kiddie pool?
4th of July. Why weren't you?
Well, a kiddie pool looks like a normal pool if I'm in it.
That's actually my kiddie pool is pretty big. You'd be happily surprised. It's probably at least waist deep for you.
Okay.
I'm like not even being rude.
It's just like
pool,
then.
It's a big pool. It's a pretty
I gotta
long
tell you,
pool.
Cameron.
See,
you
when you say
be
kiddie pool, I imagine very specific little plastic and/or inflatable.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you know how we all have
Nerf. No more.
You know how we all have like Nerf guns now, but now they're like awesome? Same thing happened to kiddie pools. Now I just have a medium-sized pool that's inflatable and huge for the backyard.
Okay.
Huh.
I mean, I guess that was just part of my 4th. What did people do for the 4th? Anything fun?
Firework displays, all that. Burgers, hot dogs.
Oh, I meant to bring it last band practice, but I do have a bunch of sparklers and little poppers and like smoke bombs and stuff that me and my lady didn't get to. So I mean,
Someone went to Meyer.
Definitely lit off some fireworks. It was my niece's birthday, so that was
nice.
Fun.
What kind of are we talking? Like the nice mortar, like medium-sized fireworks? Or are we talking just like your sparkler snake?
You and Mark have met my Aunt Debbie.
Yep.
Right? I believe so. Yes.
So like the night that Tate came, we were like, oh, like let's just go buy some maybe spend like $50, like nothing special, just like a couple little artillery shells, like nothing crazy. And my Aunt Debbie came up to me and she's like, hey, I found this in your cousin's closet. I don't know how long they've been there, but here you go. So I was like, well, we're definitely lighting these sketchy fireworks up.
Dry ass fuse, like a Roman candle that lights just like that.
I mean,
instantly.
There was a couple duds, but they're mostly fine, I would say.
Nice.
6 out of 10.
Pretty low on the firework display for me this year, but we've had some pretty good shebangs together. What about you, Joe? Anything good?
I just went to my aunt's with the fiance.
A lot of ant stories. Mark, did you do anything with your aunt this 4th?
Yeah.
No, I got bit by a lot of fire ants.
Oh, well, there you go.
I didn't. I just try to fit the ant conversation in.
Oh,
I like that you tried.
Clever. Remember that one time that you actually did get bit by fire ants, though?
In Florida, if I'm not mistaken, when we were looking at colleges,
It's
right?
a pain that's hard to describe. It really is. It's like, bunch of needles being stuck in your ankles all at once.
That sounds terrible.
It was
not fun.
It was.
So it's like a bite that's on fire.
Don't do the.
I'm not even gonna give you anything.
Why they call it a
fire ant? Yeah.
There you go. I didn't get Would You Rathers exactly for you this week, but I got like a parallel similar something for you. And my first question is just in general, from any Keanu Reeves movie, which Keanu Reeves would you choose? What's your favorite Keanu Reeves? You got The Matrix, you got Point Blank Break.
Don't blow anything. Let's just
Yeah, sorry, just throwing some out there. Some big names.
Well,
Some big names.
Let me pull
Ponder
it back
for a
on
second.
you. You go first.
Do you go comedic? Do you go action? In recent history, I just
You
want
only
to
get
almost say
one.
just
You only get one.
the original John Wick's pretty dope. Well, if I only get one, then it's
I
like
feel like
Point
that's
Break.
just
Then it's Johnny
too on the
Utah.
nose.
John Wick's pretty
If I'm
fucking
gonna-
sweet.
John Wick's
Yeah.
pretty awesome, but honestly, I might go Point Break ahead of that. That is just a classic bro action
Well,
movie
you
bromance.
picked
It has
two,
sways.
Joe. Now you have to go.
I'd say The Matrix. Classic.
Just the first one.
Just the first one.
Another
That makes
another
sense.
chalk
Matters.
choice. I'm gonna go hardball. A little more sentimental.
Oh.
Maybe
I've never
scumbag
seen
who turns
that.
nice guy.
Like-
G baby, R.I.P.
I like that. I like that.
I like you when you call me
Oh,
I
Big
love
Papa.
it when
you
you
know
call
what?
me Big Papa.
It's a hard
Takes place,
tie,
if I'm not
actually.
if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
takes place
it's
in
pretty-
Chicago, doesn't it?
It might.
Me?
I don't know
I
if that
don't
should be
remember
true.
where.
I've only seen it once, and it was at your house, and you were mad at me that I hadn't seen it.
In
is a
like
good
2001,
movie
like it just
for,
came
like,
out.
Yeah, you were pretty. How could you not have seen Hardball?
know
You
G
watched it,
Baby,
it's
dude?
good. I did now. I
G-Baby?
did now.
All right, Chris, what are you picking?
God, my sugar babies.
Chris, did you answer your favorite Keanu?
He's up.
I was pondering that because I was thinking like John Wick is like obviously like the easy choice, but I would want to go for like some like hybrid of like young Keanu Reeves and like Bill and Ted's
Ooh.
and
that's
John
fun.
Wick.
Well, then I guess my follow-up question is, which Keanu do you most relate to? Because I think mine might be the Keanu from Parenthood, where he just moves in with his girlfriend's parents and is just
Wow, that's a
kind of doing what I'm doing.
I like that you just turned this into basically a Keanu segment because I'm picking Speed.
Oh, that I can't believe I
Oh.
didn't even think of Speed for the
Speed,
first
man.
one. Ah, that's a good
you know,
one.
it's a tie. Okay, like between The Matrix and Constantine.
Ooh, Constantine's pretty good.
But I don't really
just
want to. I mean, it seems
I
like
don't
a
want to be
stressful
that.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
it seems-
we're
Yeah,
just
I don't want. Yeah.
if we're just talking our favorite movies, though, that's for sure up there.
Did
Although
Do you want-
it's such a weirdly underrated movie, Constantine.
Do you know what
I
keeps
love that
popping up
movie.
recently? How do you guys feel about the Lake House? Because it's been referenced like 3 times recently in things I've been watching.
The Lake House.
Mm-hmm. Sandra Bullock, Keanu Reeves, they leave letters in like a
Oh, yeah.
mailbox, and it's time
Time
travel
lettery.
Oh, I haven't seen that one either.
Okay,
Not my
wow,
favorite.
Tough crowd.
Not my
tough
favorite
crowd.
of the rom. You know, not even that's not a romantic comedy. It's more just like a romance.
Romantic.
It's I guess more.
It's a dramedy more.
Mm,
There's some
yeah.
funniest parts, I guess.
Interesting. Well, that wraps up my Keanu segment. But next, I have something I think might set Joe off. Who would win in a fight, Batman
Joe or
or
me?
00? Joe or Mark? Who would win in a fight, Batman or 007?
Batman. He's got.
Ooh.
Okay, actually,
Yeah.
I caught myself
007
there.
has 007 has gadgets too, and a government behind him. He has a team.
does.
Whereas, like, they could just track Batman and be like, "Oh, you mean Bruce Wayne, the guy with the the cave? Yeah. We'll just bomb that. We're just gonna send a strike."
I was almost about to pull
Well,
up.
Yeah,
hold
but
on.
you would assume that like Batman's pretty fucking wealthy.
Yeah,
smart.
Is he as wealthy as a country? You think he's as wealthy as a government, though? They
It
have
seems
resources.
like he might be.
He can afford to buy the government.
Mr. Bond has
Essentially,
Q.
he always has a backup.
Batman has Alfred.
What?
I mean, so they all have like their assistants. So, I mean, you're tied there.
Almost the same.
You got Q getting you gadgets. Here's what I will say:
Well,
Batman
here's a-
doesn't
here's a
kill, and
conundrum
007
that
has a
I'll say.
license to kill. What about that?
Wait, what'd
Yeah,
you?
but
Wait, what'd you
if
say?
wait, by your theory,
Hold on, hold on,
Batman
everybody.
can't.
What?
Batman can't kill, and 007 has a license to kill.
Hmm.
I'll tell you who's going to win in a fight: the guy that can pull the trigger. I'm going 007 on this one.
Around the horn, Joe.
But here's the thing: you're assuming that 007 is coming in hot with like a bunch of resources, and then it becomes a question: is he actually the one beating Batman?
I love,
Because Batman would just.
I love how Chris gets so inquisitive with these. Just he
I'm just saying, like,
Hey,
if he's
I'm-
coming with all of MI6 behind him, is that really?
Hey, we
007.
saw Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. They're probably gonna have a few confrontations, and it's gonna escalate until finally we send in an airstrike and we take out the manor and we take out the cave, and we'll see where it goes from there.
And both of their mom's name is Martha, and then
And then it's all fine. Yeah, then it's fine. Martha.
Why'd you say that name? Nah, I'd still
She's
say
savage.
Batman. You
I
never
mean,
know.
I believe
Like
you have
some of
Batman
007's
tattoos
Wayne
and
tech.
Batman drum heads, so I feel like you can't veer from your path. You're stuck.
Yeah,
Do you have any Do you have any Bond tattoos or anything?
I do.
Oh, okay,
Do
never
you
mind.
really?
And I guess that kind
I
of evil.
don't. I
I do.
Oh, I was about to say that might even the playing field. I don't know. Mark, where'd you land on it?
Batman. That's where I landed. Just Batman.
I'm on the Batman side. I'm on Batman side.
That's fair. I guess I'm the only one that thinks the government could take down Batman.
Although a
Okay,
Porsche
cool.
is pretty sick. Whatever Porsche he had
That's true.
007, yeah.
with the machine guns. Also, GoldenEye N64 was a fucking amazing game back in the day.
And nowhere
It
near as
was.
good of a game, but I had this other one that was everything or nothing. I had it on GameCube, but it was like a Daniel Craig. No, it wasn't. It was a Pierce Brosnan game, but it was
Well, that's what
pretty sweet.
Gold.
Like the world is not enough or something.
Maybe that's what no, it was called. It was like everything or nothing. I think it was like a specific. It wasn't a movie. They just made a movie for a game.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
that something.
Did I say Goldfinger or Goldeneye? Did I get that right?
I think you got
Okay,
it right.
Well,
Who's to
I
say
feel like
anymore?
you said Goldfinger, but that could be a Mandela effect kind of deal right now.
fix me in post, Cameron.
Cool.
Golden face.
That's all I got for these segments. You guys got anything else? You want me to move on to another one?
I've got one. This is more, well.
What
Are
you
you moving
got?
on to? Are you moving on to news or what is this segment that we're in actually?
Oh, I mean that
No,
was
you never
kind of,
named
that
the
was
segment.
kind of my would you rather. I just gave some multiple choice, like who would win in a fight kind of things.
If
It
we're
was a
still
little
in would
more
you
than
rather,
that.
Chris, Joe, do you have
Donald
any
Duck or Daffy Duck? Who'd win?
Darkwing Duck?
He's an actual hero. He fights crime.
Donald Duck or Daffy Duck, though. Who's winning that fight?
Donald
was about
Duck
to try to do it,
has
Daffy.
Donald Duck has Disney resources. Their pockets are deeper.
Ooh, good. That's. But still, I'm gonna go with my theory. Like, as if it's a straight up fight, hand to hand combat.
Donald's more of an asshole.
Nobody
He
back
is.
Yeah.
Daffy is.
I feel like Daffy's maybe more of a.
Daffy, I feel like he's always just getting shit on. Kind of, he's just taking it
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it's,
kind of just fed up.
I
but
think-
maybe it's like
I don't know,
that
Daffy
episode
has
of.
like pent up anger on his side. Is what you're
Maybe it's
saying?
going to be like that episode of The Simpsons, though, where Homer's a boxer, but he's not good. He can just take a beating, and at the end, they get so tired that they fall over. Maybe
Well-
now, after all these years, Daffy can just take it.
I need to
That
look
could
at a
be how
picture
that
now,
ends.
but Daffy's just not wearing pants. He's not. I don't know if.
Donald's not either.
No, that's what I
believe
meant.
they're
both
Donald.
pants.
That's what I meant. Donald's not wearing pants.
So Daffy's straight
They're
up
both
naked.
not wearing pants.
Is Donald naked?
Yeah. I believe
Daffy doesn't
Daffy's.
wear anything.
No, Donald isn't naked. Daffy is.
Yeah.
Oh, Donald's wearing the sailor top. I keep getting him confused. It's tough.
Yeah.
Both
Is he a
these,
sailor?
the alliteration.
Nope, can't see
I
that.
can't see. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I see it.
No
I
pants.
see.
It's interesting.
Why did he
getup
have
for
that
sure.
costume?
You don't think it's a real outfit? He's like chosen for the day.
I mean, he
It's
chooses
the
it
outfit he
every day,
chooses
it seems
every
like.
day. From what, yeah.
I've got like 5 black Hanes shirts that I pull out every once in a while.
I'm finding I
Chris
just have
Haynes
like
shirts.
4 different colors of shirt and like 20 of them. I have like the same wardrobe, just
Lavender.
duplicated. Like I am a sitcom character. It's crazy, man.
It's easy
Mostly
to buy those
just gray,
packs
blue,
of
red.
colors. Yeah, it's easy to buy.
Yeah,
buy
which I
those
keep
packs.
buying. This I gotta buy a different pack. I gotta buy different shades. My problem.
Have you guys noticed that becoming 30 plus?
Mhm.
I've kind of, like, to your point, like I just kind of go with like just like solid colored shirts nowadays.
I've been there since
Yeah.
mid 20s, baby. Now it's like again, I have sitcom wardrobe. I have a set that I'll always wear. You know me.
I'll still rock the print.
I mean, I do too, but I feel like less. It'll be
What
like
shirt are you
this.
wearing,
Little-
Mark?
Shout out the
Oh, is
Echo
that the
Mill.
Echo Mill?
Shout out.
Nice.
Ooh.
Shout out, Matt.
At
This is
home.
maybe the first episode that I haven't worn a good Future Club shirt in the same one. So, yay to me changing my shirt.
Cameron doesn't smell bad, or do you?
I didn't shower today. Actually, I don't think I've showered a single podcast day. Come to think of it,
You gotta start
Yay.
showering on the podcast.
I gotta do shit. I don't have to do a
He
thing.
hasn't showered since 2020.
How long do you
Nah,
physically
shower.
think you could go without showering?
I can't go more than a day. I feel gross.
No, be honest though. I mean, if you're on,
How long could-
just
How
like
long
yeah,
could I go
yeah, just,
till it kills me?
yeah, okay, fair. I mean, that's
Like,
Until I got,
is it- I mean,
wild.
until I
yeah,
got
is there
so
like,
gross.
I don't know, like a week, and I would be like really burst into stew. some shower action.
3 days tops.
4, 3, 4. I'm gonna be itching to shower. Yeah, probably though.
That's
I mean,
what-
you guys are making me feel like I'm the week long guy. Hold on. No,
This guy's holding out
I
for
want
2 weeks. What a fucking weirdo.
I want to shower after I sometimes I take 2 showers a day.
I am a daily shower. I do feel
yeah.
like I need a shower.
I took 2 showers today. I did. Which means
Okay.
I can go 2 more weeks.
Was it a post work shower? Those are a little different though, because sometimes you just got to rinse off work.
It was a post-work pre-podcast shower, you know. I didn't want to look like Cameron on this one.
You're looking fresh. I washed my face earlier, a
look
little
fine.
while
You look
ago. I'm
nice.
looking fine. I look great. I put a hat on because that was like 90% of the problem that you guys would have seen, so we're fine.
I
got
showered
it.
this morning. I feel like I'm all right. Carrying over.
You look beautiful. I have a couple news stories for you here. This one is
Okay.
it was a Reddit forum that's moved on just to I think it was a major publication, but I didn't see it here. Now, Chris, what do you think of this? There's some controversy. We're going back into the Hogwarts world and just some reader theories, but a lot of people are complaining that they think the Hogwarts curriculum was greatly lacking in math and English, and they think that even though these people would have known magic, they were going to be just idiots. They didn't know enough. They needed more regular curriculum in Hogwarts. And what do you think on this?
Are we to assume that wizard children did nothing between the ages of 1 and 11?
Sure doesn't seem like it from the readings. It just seems like the Weasleys were always just hanging out and getting into mischief. So yeah, it seems like they're just homeschooled until 11, and then they are done by it's 17, and
They're
they
obviously
never
taught a
get
base level of writing because they have to fill out fucking parcels.
Yeah, if your parents teach you.
Sure. So they're homeschooled. They're weird. They're obviously weird. They're wizards.
Ron,
Mhm.
weird.
I mean, but
Mhm.
arithmancy, I have to assume there's some weird math involved with
Well,
that.
actually, that did come up, but
Wizard
that
math?
was that was math based on like guessing numbers in the future based on like astrology. So that was like it's kind of also like just it's half-ass math, but there's numbers in there for sure.
It's math.
9 3/4.
Cameron.
What are you
It's
doing
math.
there? We're adding fractions.
Exactly.
Chris.
See,
we don't need fractions.
See,
And
look what
okay,
they're doing,
while
Chris.
we're on the topic, think about wizard money, Cameron. Makes no fucking sense. We have 29 fucking knuts to
you're
a
kind of-
sickle, 17 sickles
Those
to
Canucks piss me off, I'll be honest.
You're kind of proving my point here, bud. You're kind of proving my point. They're idiots. Their whole monetary system is based off like 19, 15,
Can you imagine
17.
making change and be like, fuck?
Yeah, exactly. They already
God
can't
damn it, he
count
brought me
this
It's
year.
It's
literally
29
like
nuts.
Canadian money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the,
It's the-
the
no,
loonies,
it's way
the
worse.
loons.
Looney and Tooney.
It's way worse than that.
Now, Cameron, to your same point, I
Mhm.
feel like Ron could have touched up on his English a little bit. Not me, not
Oh,
Hermione.
yeah.
Yo.
Well, even just like no social studies, no like
You,
world cultures. Like we need they just don't have some basic classes to learn about the world
They know
outside of
things
school.
about they know vague things about other wizard schools in like
How?
Bulgaria.
If you're friends with
Yeah.
Hermione, if she told you, but if you're not friends with her, you're like, oh shit, I guess some random other schools are showing up in our 4th year that I never knew existed.
I guess I could fix my fucking glasses right away on the fucking train.
Ron's from a wizarding family, and he hadn't even heard of some of these schools. He's an idiot.
He had older brothers. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
The only
Yeah,
one out of there
he
that
older
stood a chance was Percy, and he ended up turning essentially into like a white supremacist.
Little
Pretty much.
Oh, Percy.
Well, he was in Slytherin,
Prick.
and then he was also a
Is
part
this
of the ministry, right?
This is not a
Mhm.
Hogwarts podcast. This is not a Harry Potter podcast, but
But I should do one. You do bring up a good point.
you and Chris,
Oh.
yeah, you guys should do one.
Oh.
Absolutely.
I would need to reread the books. It's been a
Please.
hot second.
I just listened.
I
to
really want to
books 2
branch
and
out from
3
that because
and
there's a
started
theory I
4.
heard. There's a
What theory?
crazy theory.
Let's
Yeah,
hear
what you
it.
got?
Yeah.
Okay, it's about Hagrid.
Okay.
That he's the most
Oh.
powerful wizard of all time.
Yes. Did you by any
Yeah,
chance-
no, he's not. He's a big dumbo.
No, he is. He is.
He's first of all, he's
you have
half
to
blood.
say the incantation.
Whoa,
In
Chris.
order to
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Hey, hey,
but
hey,
whatever.
ho, ho, ho.
I mean, the other half is
He's a
is
mudblood?
a giant.
What is inferior, Chris? Jesus.
No, nothing to do with that. I'm just saying he's a half giant, so you're starting. There's some weird disadvantage there.
I read Joe's theory, and the whole thing is essentially like he can do spells without saying them. Like Voldemort, for some reason, was afraid of him and said that. And I don't know. I read some bullshit, but it all seemed like a stretch to
Yeah.
me. It's been so long
But
since
there's
there's
a
been
lot
new
of
Harry
nonverbal
Potter material
spells.
that people
You
like
can
because
do
J.K.
nonverbal
Rowling
spells.
turned. Yeah, but he could, and he didn't have any skills. They're saying for a big dumb idiot, he shouldn't have been able to do that because he's powerful.
We should do, and let's not get into it, but we should do that for almost like a future segment, just because there's a lot of Disney theories and even like Lord of the Rings theories, Pixar theories. We could talk all day about that kind of stuff. So we should include that in some future episodes.
Which reminds me, I do have a good TikTok fact for you coming up.
Of course you do.
But I do have.
Now we're moving on to Cameron.
I got one more news story.
I've got
for
some
you,
news too.
This is kind of fun one. World's tallest sandcastle was assembled in Denmark. How tall do we think it was?
Denmark, baby.
I thought you'd like that.
Are they
I'm Danish.
measuring it in meters, Cameron?
Feet. They're giving us a feet.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing feet now, are we?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess 183 feet.
Okay, Mark.
215 feet.
Okay, Joe.
That's hot. That's big. That's tall. It's way too big.
It's very tall. It's maybe a lot less than that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like 39.
I know, like
You know what sucks when someone's like, "Oh, guess
60
how much
feet tall."
Guess how much
How
money
much?
they're making, and it's just like half as much as you think, and it's like, oh well. Okay.
What was Joe's guess?
60.
60. It is 69.4. Joe wins Price is Right style. He's 9 under.
Ooh, 69.
It was done
Nice.
with.
And me and Mark missed the showcase.
You guys sure do. You're going home, but you guys win a blender or something. It has 30 sculptures,
Fuck that blender.
5,000 tons of sand, and a bunch of other facts. It is crazy looking. There's steps. There's people built into it. It's a whole thing. It's hard to see.
Well, look it up now.
Yeah, you just look it up. It's in Denmark, and that's my last news
We'll link
story.
it in the description. Can we do that? We probably can do that.
Yeah, if I remember, I won't, but I'll try.
We'll talk about
Holy
it.
cow!
Yeah, maybe. Go look it up. Big old
It actually
sand
looks
castle.
really awesome.
Mark, you say you have a news story?
I do. So you know how wasn't last week, maybe a few episodes ago, we talked about Jeff Bezos going to space.
Mm-hmm. I heard he wasn't, and now he is again.
Well, he still is, and someone has now cock-blocked him. Mr. Richard Branson, Virgin Airlines, is going
like
up.
the type.
Is going up 9 days before him. Just 'cause he's like, he says it's not a competition, but I mean, a week
It
before him.
But knowing Richard Branson, it's totally a competition.
That guy's
Richard
like Iron
Branson,
Man.
Yeah, but like without a lot of the cool stuff, but all the crazy, he seems a little cuckoo bananas.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember just one episode of MTV Cribs where he has his own island and he has an outdoor toilet that just looks out over the ocean.
Yes, I
And he
know
can just take
exactly
a
what you're
shit.
talking about.
And I imagine that's the most peaceful shit of anyone's life.
It reminds me of that Rick and Morty toilet, and
It totally would be. 100% would be.
So Jeff Bezos actually has a rocket that's going into space. Keep doing that. But Richard Branson has like a plane that's getting kind of like dropped off from a mothership, and then sort of
Taking off from there.
What would you call
Then
that?
like
Stratosphere.
then ascending from like a higher altitude.
Thank you. Ascending. He's not actually going into outer space. It's like kind of the outer atmosphere, like Chris is saying. And then he'll come back. So it's not necessarily a space trip, but he's kind of cock blocking him a little bit.
Well, Richard Branson's been to space though before, hasn't he?
He has.
I think so.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. I
He's
mean,
done that thing before.
It's just
where he's,
interesting.
like,
The
on a-
timing is all I'm saying. Just giving you some.
I mean,
news.
It's a cock block.
I will
It's a
say that
cock
at least
block, all right.
the cool thing for Bezos still is, isn't it his own rocket, like his own rocket that he's paying for? So it's like, this is my company's thing. So it's like
It's like the Origin something. It starts with
Jeff
O.
Bezos has so much fucking money, Cameron. I don't feel bad for anything.
Oh no,
that
you
he has
shouldn't.
to
But he
buy.
doesn't have a job anymore, Chris.
He still
Cool.
does.
Does he?
Yeah, he
I
stepped
can't be a
down and
fan
on
of.
like the ward or something like that.
Oh, so he just
I
stepped.
don't know.
Okay. Just a
He
little
did.
less
He
every
did
year.
Elon Musk.
It's impossible for me to be a fan of any of these people that could just solve world problems with their money and still have a lot, but they do nothing. So fuck
I
all of
know.
them.
Well,
It's
hold on.
unfathomable how much money they have, Cameron.
Have you seen what like?
Those
They look like
breakdowns of how
now.
much money they actually have, and like,
No.
God, those
I'm
piss me
I'm
off
talking
so
about
much.
what like Richard Branson looks like now. He literally looks like
A
old
leatherback turtle.
Nick. He looks like old Nick Nolte mixed with like Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, cool.
Go look him up right now. It'll probably show him and the flight crew of the mission. I mean, he's in a blue spacesuit, and I think he looks awesome.
With the little gold
I
thing.
think he looks awesome.
He's Iron Man.
He's Iron Man.
That looks awesome. I'm looking at it right now. It looks like a sitcom, like.
It does.
Space
It does.
sitcom.
They're all smiling, like leaning up against each other.
Why can't
Why is that one guy on the left like so far away from everyone?
He's got COVID.
Because no one
Wouldn't it
likes him.
Right.
mutually beneficial to just have like these guys just get together and be like, hey, you want to go to space? I want to go to
Right?
space.
Yeah. What are we
You
doing?
want to go to space?
Oh
Let's
my
fucking
God.
go to space.
It's
You'd
also
think-
like it shows both of them next to it. Well, like not both of them, but it's Jeff Bezos, and I'm just realizing Jeff Bezos looks like bald Kevin Spacey.
So that's just how
Oh,
hard it is to
skinnier.
spend that much money, right? When you have that much money, it's like, well, I've got a car. No, that's like buying a McDouble. House. No, I've got a few of those. I've got to go to fucking space.
Yeah. Then what? I'm gonna be on the sun.
I
I'm gonna
am
walk
God.
on the sun.
Are you just suggesting we shoot them into the sun, Joe?
I am.
Oh well, I won't miss him.
I think there's also an episode of The Simpsons like that.
Where
It's
they
the
get
Y2K
shot in the
Halloween episode.
Treehouse of Horrors.
Treehouse.
Mhm, sure
Yeah, I was
is.
gonna say that does sound like an episode of that.
Only it's
Yeah.
Tom Arnold and Rosie O'Donnell being shot into the sun and some other people.
So answer this truthfully, because I don't think it's as easy as just a yes or no. But would you, if you got a ticket tomorrow to be on Sunday, go up to space? Would you go?
Yeah.
Yes
It's
and
a
no.
fuck no
I
for
mean,
me.
To hell's yeah.
I would love to go to space, but
You don't know you're coming back. I mean,
exactly.
know.
There's
Oh.
that, and then like
But
the
I'm-
amount of G-force.
I'm pretty
Like,
optimistic
there's
if
some
things go
crazy
wrong,
tests.
I won't even know about
Yeah,
it.
you won't,
I'm
you
really
won't, you
hoping that if things go wrong, it goes catastrophically terrible, and I'm just boop. Worst case, I mean, didn't they say though that the Challenger explosion that like they survived in the capsule, then it fell to Earth, and then they died though? Hoping that's not my situation, or I might be pulling that out of my ass. I don't know if that's true. Which brings me
thought
up
the
to
whole thing
TikTok
was-
facts. No, just go on. Sorry.
Oh, God. No, I don't think. I thought the whole thing blew up.
It did, but I always heard that
Goddamn
like
kid.
the top capsule didn't like they survived the initial impact and then they died when it hit the ocean.
yikes.
Huh.
I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that before.
Well, on to things that we've also heard. Let's actually move on to your TikTok facts.
This one is crazy, and I think everyone 1,000,000% is like, this isn't real, including the living person involved in this. So this popped up a bunch on TikTok for me for some reason this week, and it's that Kurt Cobain faked his death. It is now Rivers Cuomo from Weezer that he just turned into the lead singer and got a nose job.
No.
People are
Nice.
comparing the fact that they were on the same record label, doesn't
No.
matter, that they were never in the studio at the same time, doesn't matter. I think that they, for the most part, they didn't really have like overlapping touring schedules when they were around at the same time
Hold on.
for shows.
This
I
is
said
even
this has
worse
already
than
been
the
like,
Avril Lavigne and Melissa whatever. Like her.
oh, 100%. That one at least is kind of
I still believe that one. No, I'm just,
interesting. I don't know if I would say believable, but like, I'll say that one's a Whereas reading this one, even in the article, they're like, so this is bullshit, but here's the bullshit that people are saying. So no one's really backing this.
I love
and
that it was
think
your leadoff
even-
hitter, though. I do.
It's my only one. I didn't find a lot of crazy TikTok facts, but this is this is pretty crazy. And I got it a bunch, and I got it pushed in my face a bunch. So
Oh, that's
the
interesting.
Paul
I don't
McCartney
buy it
thing.
for a second.
okay, Chris, you were on your phone for 2 seconds and pulled away, going, There's like,
Hey, so this
You say,
is
like,
it. It
this
is
is
a
totally
huh.
true.
No,
Checks
No.
out.
Son
I
of a
just
bitch.
thought it was an interesting comparison because, well, I just went and looked up like Rivers Cuomo from like 1990, 1992.
They look
And there's
a little
definitely some
similar.
pictures. They do look similar, like especially without his glasses. But no.
The other piece of evidence was that like Weezer has done Nirvana tribute sets before where they'll just play a bunch of like B-side tracks from like Nirvana, the like, songs people wouldn't know. They're like, why would he do that unless it wasn't Kurt highlighting his favorite songs? But then they're like, the next night they did like a Nine Inch Nails covers that like they did like different bands each night. It's like they were his favorite songs.
I was
So-
about to like counter you.
Also,
That's what
they
I
just
got.
seem like entirely different people.
Mm.
I mean, I don't. from like what I've seen of Rivers come on like TV and stuff, he seems a little bit more effervescent than
What a
Kurt
word.
Cobain.
I'd agree with that.
I like that.
We should call each episode like a certain word. This episode brought to you by Effervescent.
Effervescent.
The word
Spell
effervescent.
effervescent right now. PH or F? Couldn't tell you.
I've always been a terrible speller. I don't even want to.
Hey,
I don't want to
Google,
start.
spell effervescent.
Effervescent is spelled F-F-E-R-V-E-S.
We got that way wrong. Buzzer.
I was editing our last podcast and we said, "Hey, name," and it set off the one in my house. I'm never gonna do it again.
It's like a damn Burger King commercial.
Totally works. Totally got myself.
So are we done with Cameron's TikTok corner?
That's all I had. That's all I had for TikTok. news.
Cameron's TikTok corner.
Okay, on to some more just sort of high wire news, band stuff. Shows are back. We've got a show coming up. August 22nd
Yes, we do.
in Chicago.
Pretty exciting news. Yeah, we are on the books.
We're on the books. We're on the books.
Yeah. Last show we played was February 2020.
Someone
Pre-COVID.
count the days. Someone figure out how many days
I
that
feel like
is.
Joe knows this right off the top of his head.
I wish I did, but I can't figure it out. in
400
couple
something.
seconds.
I would bet 420 something.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Actually, you know what? I saw Action Adventure post something about their show, how it was like 426 days. So ours is probably 450 some days.
Something.
Or actually, it'd be earlier than that. So 410 days.
Thanks for doing the math
Anyways.
for us, Action Adventure.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
crazy.
The last
Thanks
the
for
last
doing
show
the
we
math.
played was February 22nd.
All right, Joe, you do the
Of
math
2020.
silently while we continue this combo. No, it's just awesome. It's just awesome to see that shows are back, right? Like it's finally happening after all this time.
I just all of a sudden looked at my phone a few days ago and it was blowing up from like just the first poster mention, and it was just a weird feeling, just like liking and sharing and like
notifications on your phone.
reposting about a show again. It was a nice little giggly feeling inside.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go or not, but Justina's at the Windy City Smokeout right now, which is like a country festival thing.
Oh,
And then Darius Rucker's playing tomorrow night, so you know me. I love you.
Hootie!
Hootie!
Ooh. Hey, I heard he loves that.
No, I wouldn't do that to him.
I mean, there's a whole
If
key.
he wanted to play some
about
Hootie
that.
stuff.
Hootie!
Hootie!
Oh, yeah,
so-
exciting stuff in the future though coming up. Just more show announcements to come, and just getting ready again, getting nice and
Getting
nervous
nipple
already for it.
piercings.
That sounds terrible. Not for just for me. See, it sounds bad for me. It's great for other people.
I also
Okay.
kind of wanted what were you gonna say, Joe? Sorry.
Okay. It has been from
Okay.
February from February 22nd to today. It has been 502 days.
That's not the
Shit.
math we asked.
Wait. Here's some more. Here's some more facts on that. 43,372,800 seconds since we last played a show.
Holy shit!
722,880 minutes. 12,000.
525,600 minutes.
All right,
Feels
now,
like
Joe, before
71
we close,
weeks and 5 days.
Joe, before we close out, I need you to now find the opposite of how much. Now the countdown until the show.
Now the countdown until the show.
Yeah.
In seconds, though.
Yeah, I want the
In
exact.
seconds? Okay. Hold on. Give me
He's gonna
give me
do
a moment.
Can we
I'm
put
gonna
a
do
countdown stopper on our website?
On our MySpace page, we sure can, Chris.
On our MySpace.
Oh man,
We can
yeah.
definitely embed that in.
I was going to bring up about sort of the writing process about Highwire, or should I cliffhanger that for next episode? What do you think, Cameron?
Let's cliffhanger that for next one. I think we'll wrap it up for today, and tune in next week for Mark's Highwire writing tips. So that's going to be exciting,
All right, guys.
Okay, got it.
and I'll try to find more TikTok facts for the fans out
Joe,
there.
say it quick.
3,888,000 seconds from today.
3,500,000. All right, guys. See you next week.
Until we see you
Later.
again.
Bye.
Bye.